Love Bites, one word. Song is Holy War. Some dual leads right away. Okay. Is that a synth in the background too? Ooh. Kind of some Nightwish vibes. I don't know a whole lot of bands that are in this kind of field though, so that's probably a bad comparison. A lot of energy. Definitely some like orchestral synth stuff going on. I'm assuming that's all just like post studio stuff, not actual live tracking. Okay. I'm assuming, I think this guy said in the comments, an all-female vocalist band. Kind of the epic sounding proggy vocals. I mean, this is getting lazy, but it makes me think of Dragon Force. Man, just does not give up. Just relentless. So it looks like this album's a little bit older. Oh, maybe not. Oh shoot, last year. The album art just reminded me of something that would have been from like early 2000s, mid 2000s. Wow, it just keeps going. And there's definitely, the strings are still going. Now it's like an actual like string riff too. So I can't say that like the speed of like the pace is something that I will gravitate towards, especially like just constantly. But it's pretty impressive musicianship, definitely. Cool little run. The orchestra is a nice touch. Solo? No. It's a little taste of the solo. I would bet money that there's going to be a long extended one later. Just based on the vocals and like how prominent the orchestra stuff is in this song, I would guess that this is part of their thing. Like for most albums, most songs. I think that's kind of Nightwish's thing too, if I remember right. But again, I don't know a ton about them or this genre overall. What are we building to? I don't think this was a chorus from earlier. This probably isn't even a chorus. Still building? Okay. I like that a lot. I would have taken more of this kind of slowed down halftime beat throughout just the entirety of that huge opening section. If you want to call that a bunch of verses, I think maybe. Really tight crashes, like really tight drum work overall. And I don't mean tight as in cool, just mean like very like condensed, snappy. I mean, I would use the word isolated, but it's not really the right context for it. Heck of a solo so far. I like that they keep the orchestra stuff going during the solo. Still going. Is this two different people soloing? Just kind of dual, like a battle kind of format. Wow. This whole song has just been non-stop except for that little halftime section there before this solo. Jeez, are we gonna go back to the halftime section after this? For like a final chorus type deal? We're gonna give a chill bridge until, or into the last chorus. That's cool. Oh. Right back into it. Jeez. I can't even imagine trying to go to the guy that replied to my video with the suggestion asked me to watch the live version. And no offense, I just don't like watching live videos. I feel like I don't get the full effect of the song, at least not in the way that the creators intended it to feel like. You know, I'll go back and watch them later. But I was about to say that, you know, being at a concert to see this kind of a song, like, or just this type of music in general, will be exhausting. Like, between either trying to headbang or mosh to this, like, speed constantly. Oh my gosh. That's pretty cool. LOVEBITES, Holy War. When I first saw this, I thought of Holy Wars by Megadeth, and I mean, just with the guitar work alone, it's not too far off. But obviously, it's a totally different sound overall. Cool song. Not something I would gravitate towards personally. Definitely not something I would seek out on my own. But as far as finding new music, it's interesting. The guitar work alone is interesting. I would have probably taken a different mix overall. I mean, if you've noticed on most of my stuff, I like, you know, thick, heavy, you know, super banging type stuff. And for technical ability, this is definitely up there as far as like music I've heard recently, just based off of the dueling guitar riffs. Even like if we're talking about like the vocal range, no screams that I remember, not even really any growls, but certainly like the soaring, what was the word I used earlier? I mean, like the epic sounding vocal